Welcome back, everyone. This is Mad Rafiki here for episode 22 of our Minecraft Let's Play in 1.15.2. I am so excited to be back. I've been doing quite a couple things off camera, and I think we're going to get a lot of things done today, a lot of things that we really needed to do, but I've been holding off on a little bit, just being a little bit lazy. First things first, though, I have a shocker box here. What's in the shocker box? Well, I found that while building over there in the Stone Village, Stone City, Stone Town area, whatever it is, really, I needed some more shocker boxes because I did not really have enough to carry all of the materials that I wanted to carry with me. So I went into the end and did a little bit of End City raiding and got all of these goodies. So we did get another pair of elytras, and now we do have a spare. Ooh. Voice crack. So now we do have a spare, and then I did get 22 shocker shells, so I'm going to be able to make quite a few more shocker boxes so that I can really comfortably carry all of the materials that I want to have with me at all times in my building areas. And of course that's probably going to mean there's going to be a mountain of shocker boxes all over the place, but we'll get those cleaned up. We'll get those cleaned up. And ooh, wandering trader, hello there, sir. Let's see, we have some steak here. We'll leave some there, and I'll take that iron. Hello, sir. Do you have anything good? Nothing. Nothing. Can you please restock your items and come back when you have something good? But yes, as you all saw in the last episode, everyone, I was not too happy with that building that I constructed. So, you got a little peek at it. I was not too happy with that building that I ended up constructing for the furnace room area. So, bam, I went and I broke it all down, just tore it down all the way to the ground, and I rebuilt the entire thing. So, went with a very similar design, of course. You know, the outside of it is still pretty much the same. I did expand it a little bit, just made it bigger, gave myself a little bit more space to work with, and the thing that I was least happy with, the roof, clouds, I am now much more happy with. I think it looks significantly better just with the stone slabs, but staggered, kind of like shingled a little bit. I don't want to do too much of a peaked roof, but the shingle design looks pretty good. Thank you so much for the feedback. You guys said the same thing, that of course it did look a little bit too flat, a little bit too plain, and that the chimney I said that wrong for an entire episode, and nobody actually caught it. But yes, this stuck out way too much, and I'm experimenting a little bit with just some designs up here, maybe some antenna, just to see if I can make something work, just to add a little bit more dimension to the top here. But let's take a little bit of a tour inside. So inside here, we have the same exact setup. We have our chest. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ooh, okay, there's a ledge up there. Oh, the ledges. Oh, yes. So I still have to do a little bit of interior decorating. Of course, I have to raise these up and cover all of this back part up. I think this one's going to stay exposed, but everything on this side is going to be covered up, or I might just throw some lighting up there. I'm not entirely certain just yet, but I'm going to be working on decorating that. I missed. Can I even get those in there? Yes, I can. But yes, we have our chests. And those are all I have on me. We have our chests, our minecart chests up here, same as before. They run all the way through, and they hit the end, and they come back. I did just place them on the same side this time instead of splitting them. It'll make it quite easier, and it's also at the beginning, so I can just come in here, pop the things I need into the furnaces, and leave, continue working, come back and pick everything up. Now, this, I didn't touch at all. I left it exactly how it was. Everything still comes in here. Been doing some testing, so I know everything works. Yeah, and I added a little bit of decoration here. So this is a little bit more like of a molten area. Used iron blocks here and iron fences, just for a little bit of decoration, and it kind of makes it look like the lava is flowing down, you know, making some ingots for me here, with a nice little blast furnace at the bottom. There really isn't lava in this entire thing, it's just flowing down from the top there. But I am significantly happier with the way this looks. I have to get rid of those cracked bricks right there in the middle of the chimney, but you know, we'll get to that. Significantly happier with the way this looks. So thank you so very much for the feedback. I truly appreciate that. And let me know what you guys think about that. If you want a little tutorial on how I actually did it, I can definitely put a little bit of a time lapse together, maybe in a creative world, and just recreate it for you guys. But I didn't want to make 2 episodes in a row about you know, making this particular building. So yeah, now for today, like I said, we're going to be doing a couple of things. We finally hit a point in the world where we have enough areas and enough projects so that we can sprinkle them in and kind of mix them together, not just have one episode be just one building being put together. But to begin with, we are going to be working in this area because I'm really excited to do it, and I think we are going to be starting with laying down some paths and building up this central area here. As you can see, I took the beacon down. I have to put the I'm going to be putting 4 beacons here, but I did take it down, and I have to get some more iron so that I can build that up. In fact, I'm also going to have to do some AFKing, which I forgot to do before starting to record this episode because I'm all out of iron. I have all of these anvils, and we're going to be using these for the railing that goes across here. I think it's going to be really simple. It's literally just going to go, you know, something like this, maybe put some slabs on top of that, just a little bit of decorative design as we go through, you know, something like this. Probably, you know what, oh, I'm gonna need some more iron because I have a different idea. I wonder how this is gonna look. Let's take a peek at it together while we're here, and maybe I'll be happy with it. Let's see. Oh, I probably shouldn't have made them all, huh? That's all right. I'm gonna have to do some AFKing, like I said, so I'll get all the iron that we really need and replenish all of our stock. I'm thinking maybe something like that. Yeah, I think it's gonna provide a nice clean look, and then of course everything down here is gonna be in stone, and we are going to have, let's see, we're gonna have, there's a hole I never fixed. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice little path that's going to be leading up here, and it's gonna go just like this. I might make it, I think I'm gonna make it 4 wide though. I think 2 is a little bit too small, so we're definitely gonna have to make that quite bigger. And then even though I put the grass here and left the grass here, I think we are definitely going to be extending this out, and we're gonna be doing something a little bit more like what you see here. Let's see, can we? Yes, we can. Something like this. Just like that, and it's going to provide like a nice subtle staircase instead of these blocks with some stairs, which looks a little bit too steep most of the time. So let me just get these materials back. Let me farm out some iron very quickly and do a couple miscellaneous tasks, and then we will be back for a nice time lapse of me building up this central area like I said. First task before we get building, some wither killing. I have 7 skulls. These are the skulls I've had this whole time, and I am going to try to do this. I hope it still works. I think it does, and it's single player, so there shouldn't really be any problem. Alright, so we just go down here, we dig down a little bit, and I think all we have to do is leave 2 spaces there, and we go ahead and, oh boy, let's hope it works. Let's hope he doesn't pop out of here. Is it gonna work? Come on. Oh, I believe it did. All right, perfect. So we just gotta come in here, and once he's stuck there, really we just, you know, take care of business. So we have 1 more to do after this. Let's jump up here. Come on. It's my sword. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good sword. I think it's doing pretty good damage here. And done. God, so easy. So easy. All right, number 2. Let's get it done. And beacons made. And 24 hours later, iron acquired. Oh man, that took that took a while to get all this iron. I literally left the game running for 24 hours in order to get all of this material together. And anvils. All right, we'll put that in there too. All right, and while we're here, on to the next thing. And all the melons converted into all the melon slices converted into melons and pumpkins. I've also actually already done this a little bit. That's why I have 14 emeralds, because I had to trade some more with the villagers in order to get some more bricks, because it's a lot easier to trade with them to get bricks than it is to go find clay. Next thing. All right. Farming villager setup is complete. Still have to do a lot of trading, put in some glass on the floor, but this is done, which means we can trade, you know, some carrots and some wheat. And what I'm really gonna do is level these guys up and get them to trade me for melons and for pumpkins, which is what we have a majority of. And now to the main event. Welcome back, everyone, and we're not done. We're not nearly done, but we have a part done, and unfortunately we have the only part that we're going to be able to complete for this video done. But take a look at this. So I went ahead and I did expand the path to 4 blocks, as you saw in the time lapse there. And let's take a nice little walk through here. So of course, we do have the anvils. I still have a stack of them left. We're going to be needing more, but I do have a stack of them left. We have the anvils and the trapdoors on top as the railings for these little garden areas here. Oop, fell down. And of course, if we walk right through here, as you can see, we made some little bushes here, some little trees, some little bushes. Ooh, some little some little bushes and we have the 2 tall rose bushes that I really like. And we went nice and simple with the fountain area, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna be working off camera some designs for this. I really couldn't put anything crazy together in the time that I had, because AFKing at that iron farm really ate an entire day of my recording for this episode. So that was quite disappointing. But between now and the next episode, I'm gonna come up with whatever the final design for that's going to be, as well as if I potentially change this here. And of course, if you guys have any ideas, let me know down in the comments, and I will be more than happy to go ahead and try them out and see if we can implement some of them. Now, in the garden, of course, we did bone meal some things. We put together these massive trees, and I really like them. I had this idea in my head pretty much since I knew we were going to be starting this stone village area or town or city. Yeah, I still have to decide what it is. But then recently, actually, B-Double-O and I think a good portion of people, I think I even saw that I want to say Waddles and a couple other people had actually been doing them already, so I was very glad to see that, and it motivated me to do them even more. I really like how they turned out. There's going to be a couple tweaks to them here or there, because there's always some details that you're going to catch maybe from a different angle that you haven't seen yet, but I truly do like it. I did start laying out the path as it's going to be expanding further and further, as this entire area is going to be covered in buildings and little garden areas, but I do think it looks absolutely great. Even that building there, even though, you know, it's like a little furnace area, I think it looks fine with all of the greenery around it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Unfortunately, as I said, this is going to be everything that we're going to be able to do today, but look out for the next episode. As always, if you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, and stay safe, everyone.